still have to... There we are.
There we are.
See if I can get us up here. Dun, dun,
Let's see if we're moving it. Maybe we are moving it.
Let's see. There. Okay. There we are. Waiting for Smokey, Steve, and Mark.
We're here.
But we're here.
There's Jay. There's Don.
I don't have the... Let's see.
Well, we'll see who's...
Live chat. There we are. Hi, Eileen and Christine and Jay. What's up? Gosh, I haven't talked to you in so long. Jay, it's been a long time since I've talked to Jay.
What if I told you there was a way to
There we go.
wrinkles and tighten saggy skin without relying on...
Okay.
So, Red Star, hello. Another face, hello.
There we are.
Jay, hello.
That's what we
Brandy, GW. Oh, we're fine.
Good? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
God,
how is everybody? I missed everybody. I can't remember the last live.
LA, hello. Beth, hello. Andy, hello.
Well, we have this overhead lighting, which really, kind of sucks.
Kat, hello. How are you?
Oh, thank you. Yeah, we're doing the halfway to Halloween thing, and so I got a Halloween shirt on.
I went for plain. No, LA. Actually, I dried and dehydrated some of the watermelon, and it came out good. I was surprised. DG, hello.
And Kat and Heather. Oh my gosh.
Marie, hello. Jamie, hello. Thoughts and prayers.
Oh,
nothing's gonna change
Marie
anyway. Why bother?
Jamie.
Jamie, Carabella, Heather.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh wow, it's nice to see everybody. It really is.
It is.
Gosh, I don't remember the last time because you did you did Foodie Beauty live, and then I think we didn't do it live last week. We had the repairman in.
We did. We had the repair guy to come in and fix the shower.
Yes,
so,
which is fixed
Crazy
finally.
Plant Lady, hello.
Oh, Crazy Plant Lady's here. Okay, and I got a cat on my lap already. My goodness. All right, do you want it here? We'll do the weekly hello. Weekly hello.
Yeah, we try to keep the
Hello, everybody. Oh, I know.
No justice, no peace. Hello.
Okay, now where do you want to go sit? Where do you want to sit?
I think we might be in the spring. We'll see. If it's spring now here.
Yeah, I'm hoping it is. We've seen
really
snow
nice in May, so we'll see.
I hope not, because I moved the plants outside.
It is halfway to Halloween, and that's close enough.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Bandit knows who the star is. We're just guests.
Yes. He allows us.
We should be on a panel. Just. Hey, Sharon, how are you?
Oh my gosh.
So 72.
How are the boys doing after sharing a room? Right, they're doing so good.
They're great. They've bonded, which they hadn't in the previous. 9 months.
All that time they never bonded.
But we were at the other apartment, and now after some time at my parents, they're fine.
Yep,
they're around each other
together. It's great.
Yeah, Ben will go up and sniff him, and then put a paw on him just to be like, "Hey." So.
Oscar's sleeping right now.
53 inches of snow at the start of the week. Ugh.
Wait, where's that
fairy elephant? Hello.
Oh yeah, Christine, I saw that on the news. I was wondering if it hit you or not. I was like, that is crazy. 53 inches of snow.
At this time of year. Footage of the local flora and fauna. We have a cherry blossom here. Wonder what you guys have. Sure. That's not hard to do. I can send Mark outside down. Go take pictures of trees.
Trees?
Yeah.
Okay. I could do that. You do some footage of the local. Yeah, I can definitely do that. In fact, next week, I am doing the gardening, and but yeah, we have a lot of cherry blossoms. I had some
right across the street
in vases. Yeah, they're kind of like almost on their way out now.
Yeah.
But I'm seeing flowers everywhere, And like since we were doing the halfway to Halloween thing, I'm so surprised. I saw 2 houses decorated for Halloween. See, for halfway to Halloween.
We're not the only weirdos.
I know, right?
There's a few more.
It is getting bigger though. So. More people. It's like Christmas in July.
I think a lot of things during COVID became special occasions because there was no special occasion.
There was nothing else.
So there was, all sorts of other ways to celebrate. Christmas in July it's kind of the same premise, I guess. Hey, Mary, how are you? Not the only weirdos. No, we're among others. I'm sure.
Yeah,
I'm sure there are others. So. Pastel.
You only got 4 inches. Okay. Oh yeah, I knew you had lost power. Okay.
It just started raining here about half an hour ago.
Yeah.
We had like 3 or 4 days of rain and then a couple nice days, and now it's raining again. So, yes, LA, Mom and Dad came by today to drop off produce and mail. That's about
they
it.
did.
They didn't stay too long. We had food for them. We had mac and cheese and beef, sirloin burgers, something like
Sirloin burger soup.
Sirloin
Yeah.
burger soup. I mean, enough to share and still have a lot of leftover.
Yeah.
Mark made mac and cheese.
I did.
The real kind, nothing in the box, no powdered ingredients.
With actual cheese.
Mm-hmm. It was good.
Yeah, it was good with the breadcrumbs on top, you know.
Mhm.
I didn't
Ponderous,
eat that
how
for
are you?
so long. Oh my gosh.
It was good. It was very good. And if you heat it up low enough in the microwave, it gets creamy again.
I know, I know, the weekend went by just too fast. It did. We're already getting the Schmondays here.
I know. I have to go to the office tomorrow.
I know, it's back to the grind.
We're having a program review, so these people are going to ask me what I know about my job. Talk about imposter syndrome. I'd freeze. Be like, I don't know.
Bandit, where do you
I've just been checking
go?
my email for 8 years, so I'd look busy.
Where do you want to be?
He doesn't know.
He doesn't know. Maybe he wants to come over to you.
He doesn't like me.
Here he goes.
Okay.
He's going over.
No, he's not.
No.
Not yet, he hasn't. He's got 1 foot on me. No, LA, the bone is still missing, but I blame it for a lot.
Missing. Oh, it'll be a while before we find
So
that
jelly
now.
with cheesy pasta. I know. It's the devil's plaything. So, anyone in the northern states has clear skies tonight. They're predicting another aurora. Oh, I don't think we're high enough north. Once they predicted we were supposed to see it here, and we went cruising, and we're in a valley, so there's mountains, on either side of us to get a view, and we just couldn't. We were too far south that time. But that's on my bucket list before I die, is to see the aurora borealis.
Oh, me too.
It doesn't have to be Alaska or northern Canada.
We had sunny weather all day and everything just clouded over now,
Mhm.
and we're supposed to get rain, so that kind of sucks.
Yeah,
but they're so nice. I've been seeing pictures on the internet of them.
Mhm.
They're really quite nice. A
Yeah.
lot of people were able to see them here.
Yeah,
in the
here I
States.
was surprised. I would think Wisconsin, depending on what part, you might be close enough north that something may be visible. Possibly. We never have anything fun here. We got like that meteor shower in August.
Oh, that was
That's
cool.
it.
Yeah, that was cool.
What is group consensus on the fate of Harry the hamster?
Oh yeah.
Rest in peace,
Rest
Harry.
in peace.
You
I
should at
know.
least try to replace it with a hamster the same size.
I know that at least looked like the last one. I don't know.
Hamsters in poor living conditions don't go missing.
Missing.
I can understand him wanting to run, but yeah.
Right. Oh, the setting up of the new plate. We're still working on it. We got the kitchen done, and the living room is pretty. It's done really.
Mm-hmm.
But it's the bedroom and the studio. The studio is the big job.
It needs the most organizing, and it's the least. I don't know. If you two could go anywhere in the country, where would you go?
Like for good or for a visit?
The comment disappeared off mine.
Oh, did it?
Yeah. Two, you can move anywhere on the country. Where would you go? Not that you want
To move again?
Yeah.
Right. I don't know. Well, I've always wanted to go out. I've never been to like the Pacific Northwest.
I haven't either.
I would love to see maybe Portland or Seattle or anything, in that area. I've never been there, and I've always wanted to go. I pretty much have seen a lot of the rest of the country.
You did a couple cross-country tours, so you've seen
I did.
quite a few.
Yeah.
And we have mugs. You used to get them for your mom from every state you
From
visited.
every state. We have all 50 states
They come with
now.
us. We have a collection of
know.
them. So
Gosh, moving those are...
they've come with and with and with.
And they have!
Yeah. I have a fantasy wherein I visit Scandinavia at Christmas for the markets. Part of that fantasy involves seeing the aurora someday. Definitely.
Yeah. Yep.
I don't know how I'm going to find myself in a situation where I could see them, but I feel like it'll happen before I die.
Scandinavia at Christmas for the markets and all. Oh, yes, that would...
That's like that little town you watch via satellite.
Mm-hmm.
Wherever it is in Scandinavia, something like that.
Yeah, the closest I got to that was visiting Frankenmuth, Michigan. It's like an alpine village town. This goes back probably 15, 20 years that I was there, but we went in November, and it was snow, and there were little cheese shops, and so it was beautiful. It was really nice. They had like the markets outside, but
Hey, Dylan.
but to actually be there would be so cool. It would be so nice.
I'm telling you, like, the watermelon, we dried it. You could do it in the oven. My
It was
caloric
good.
sets itself for 130 with the fan on, and it estimates 3 or 4 hours. I've never had anything dry that fast. But the watermelon, I thought, well, it'll take a while because it's water.
Right.
But once it had dried out, it had the pull of like candy to it. It was much sweeter than the watermelon was fresh. Now, in the summer, I'm not going to take beautiful, delicious watermelon and dry the hell out of it. But for this time of year, it was worth an experiment. Watermelon popsicles are next dimension. They are. I think I want to make some like lime ones.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh,
Ruthie,
yeah,
hello.
Christine Zendler's. We went there too. Yeah, it is. Oh, it's so great there.
Mm-hmm. Doing good, Sharon. No, Lily, we haven't heard about the replacement giveaway type thing that we were supposed to get for the trip we couldn't go on. So we did get our deposit back from the last place. Thank you for checking.
Yeah, we did.
And we're pretty much fully settled at this point. It's just putting things away. But like the keys have a place they go now. And then the clothes have a place they go, and the bathroom toiletries. So things are starting to have permanent places. So I'm not, every time I walk into the kitchen, opening counters, or cabinets, trying to figure out which is in which.
See, that's it. Yeah, and that's still gonna take a minute, I think, because even I was cooking today, and I'm like, where is this stuff? So every time we do like cook and stuff there, we place more things like where. You know, like your mom says, like the triangle, you know, like the kitchen triangle, the stove, the sink, and the fridge.
Yeah.
And then how the, you know, cabinet should kind of correlate with that. And
Yeah.
that's what's like kind of frustrating right now, but it's getting there. It is definitely getting there.
It is. I feel like I don't make the right turn and walk into the wrong building anymore. I did that the first couple days.
Yes.
I was like, oh, let me get the mail. And I'm like, oh, yeah, this place is abandoned.
Oh my god.
And then have to turn around, you know, go back to here.
I still park out front of the old place sometimes. Like I stop and I'm like, oh, go.
Yeah, because now we're closer to like halfway down the block.
Yeah.
So, and it's a pretty block, I have to say. The houses are nice. There's other places I can tell that are rentals, but they were old, beautiful single-family homes that were chopped up. So,
visit the Cascades. They are beautiful. Seattle is a great city too, definitely. Oh, the Cascades would be something. There's a little town in Washington.
Goose Bay? That's Oregon.
Oh, Coos Bay, yeah, that's, I know.
For a while,
I
it's
still
like-
get updates.
I know,
on
you got
Coos
up
Bay.
all in his head. He's like, let's move to Coos Bay. I'm like, what is Coos Bay?
I was infatuated with Coos Bay. For a
I
while.
can't swim very well.
Leavenworth, I think it is, Washington. It's one of those cams I watch. You know, oh, it looks so cool. I would love to see that too.
It's quaint there. Yeah, my hometown was rather quaint too. I used to tell people it was
Aw,
a
thank
quiet
you,
hamlet in the
Ariana.
Poconos. It
Oh,
was
that's
not.
so nice.
It was not. It was burnt out coal folks. and partially just, I don't know.
Leavenworth, yeah, Samantha, that's it. Leavenworth, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah. No, we haven't been out of the States together on a trip. My passport's done expired.
I've never been out of this. Well, I've been to Canada. But
I always
I've never been
I
out
always
of
feel
the
like
States.
Canada doesn't count because it's like right next door.
I
mean, it's
know.
another nation, so it's international travel. But
Like living here, living in Pittsburgh,
Like-
living in Erie. I mean, it's a hop, skip, and a jump. So it never felt like we were leaving the country. But
yeah.
um,
But Canada, I mean, we could be in Canada in 4 hours from here. We could drive, go up through Thousand Islands,
Yeah.
and just cross the bridge there, and it's 3 hours to Thousand Island from here. So,
yeah, it's true.
well, thank you, DJ. It might not be in the penny jar right now to fly to the UK for the two of us.
I would love to see it.
My best childhood friend growing up, he works, I would say, out of the UK, and then travels a lot of the time for work, and he loves it. He makes pretty good salary. He's constantly working, but he said it was a fun place. He settled. He actually just got his dual citizenship, I think, not long ago, because he's been there for years. So,
Oh wow, Oktoberfest in Leavenworth. Oh, Samantha. I wonder if we could swing that. Going
October.
out, you know, maybe in October, like go out.
How far do we have to go?
Washington State.
It takes 4 days to drive there.
I
And that's
meant
if we only
flying,
met.
but
Oh.
you won't fly.
I'll fly.
You'll
but,
fly?
but I gotta call some
Get
old
the
friends.
Xanax
I'd say I
out.
gotta find some old friends to see if I can do it because I don't drink and I would probably get messy drunk on a plane anyway.
Crazy Pal, you live an hour from Coos Bay. I have always wanted to see Coos. I mean, since I was little, I've always wanted to see Coos Bay.
Yeah, we had all these things coming to
I don't know
pass.
how I
Like,
got
visit
stuck
Coos
on
Bay.
it, but
You saw
I
it on
just
a show or
did.
something,
Maybe
and
it
then-
was on a show, yeah.
And then for the next year, we get travel calendars and updates and things.
I know.
Cultural differences and similarities. Finnish seems to be the hardest
Portland,
language.
yeah. Portland, Maine, too. I've never been there. You've been to Portland, Maine, right?
Yeah, I've been to Portland, Maine, and then what I did, like, what was it? Not Augusta. Augusta's in between. Bangor. Bangor was cute. Bangor
Bangor.
reminded me of a nicer version of Scranton. A lot more hilly, big, beautiful, like rivers running through the middle of town. Just more hilly, but it was like Scranton kind of ish, without all the uncharming things Scranton has.
Yeah.
Like-
And
like
to me,
people.
it looked very different. Like, it looked like all the houses it looked very different all
Everything was
over.
nice. It was just,
Yeah.
it was nicer.
The houses looked smaller
So-
or something, and like, I don't know.
But yeah, Maine was cold. We went in January. Bless his heart, one of my exes wanted to go so bad. He ended up moving to Canada anyway. Actually, he's currently dying of long COVID in Alberta.
Oh wow, that's so interesting.
I get updates every so often. So
What can I ask you guys? How have you been mentally and physically? Yeah, because we did the real talks and then
yeah,
this
and
kind
then
of
it's like
stuff,
on
but-
with life.
Yeah, much better, much better. I was just talking to you about this. Every time we do something different to the apartment, like maybe hang a picture or whatever, it feels more homey and
Yeah.
we're putting a little bit of us into it.
Mhm.
And I think that's what we needed to do because now for me, I feel comfortable because I went through that phase where I don't even want to be here anymore. I don't
Yeah.
like it here. But it was just too much. It was
was
stress.
just all that
It was a
at
lot of
once,
stress
you know.
with everything going on, and I had a major medication change in the middle of everything too. So, and I completely forgot to remember that. I mean, that was going on at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
So we were both off of our rockers for a while, but it's really has settled down now. So thanks for asking, really.
Yeah, my stomach only hurts like 4 days a week now. We're gonna call harm reduction and progress.
Mhm.
So we'll stick with that. But I've been carrying around my Pepto-Bismol and straight baking soda and stuff like that just to keep it in check. But it's getting a little bit better. So,
Look at this. Did you read Carrie's
you're
comment?
welcome, sugar. I heard Steve talk about the price of smoke last week. I'm from New Zealand and they are going up 10% each year. Government is aiming for smoke-free 2030. Price is close to 40
a pack. Wow.
They're relatively cheap. I mean, within the United States, they're cheap. If we go to Virginia, they're
Yeah.
$3.50 a pack.
Yeah.
If you go down to the tobacco country where they grow the stuff,
Yeah.
it's cheaper.
On the reserves, you
I
can
used-
get them cheaper.
I used to drive to Delaware, actually.
We're still paying about
Thank you, Christine.
$5 a
Super
pack.
chat.
Now for the LNDs, and we're both still under a pack a day. Did you
Yeah.
believe you would ever see that?
Now, obviously, I'm vaping, but I had the same pack for 3 days.
That's so
and
great.
just had a few out of it every day. In the first thing in the morning, I can't vape.
Thank you, Christine.
I need to have a cigarette. That's just where we are now. And then before bed, same thing. All the other ones I've been able to replace satisfyingly with. So, see the prices and they're cheaper here than... Yes, Virginia is the spot. Yeah. I used to go to Delaware when I lived in Philadelphia because they were tax-free everything, so...
Yeah.
House cat. Hello. Jake. Hello.
Trying to make this bigger.
Roughly 15 to 20 a pack here, depending on the brand. The highest you'll see around here is probably 15 for something like Newport's, I guess. So, name change? Vapey Steve and Mark. No.
Stephen Mark.
Yeah. No,
I love
no.
it. I love it.
Things in PA are just gravy, FD. There's not too much going on this time of year. So, well, I'm sure. I mean, Marlboros are $9.50 now, I think. So,
Mine, yeah, when I smoke, there it's bigger.
Mhm.
Okay. There we go. That's a little bit. Well, yeah, when I used to smoke Marlboros, and they're a little over 10 a pack.
mhm.
And then we switched to these L&Ds, and they're like $5.40. something like
Yeah,
that,
they're
like
closer to
$5.40 a pack.
$5. So,
And then, of course, I'm justifying it in my mind. I'm like, well, you know what? Why don't I just go back to Marlboro's because I'm smoking less?
thank you, Don. Thank
You
you for
know?
the super sticker. Chantal's.
Aw.
That's the thing. She's self-medicating. You can go to a doctor who prescribes THC, and you can ask for input on, I feel like this, what's good for these symptoms, what terpenes, this, that, and all the other stuff, and check it out. But she's not. That's like treating your anxiety with half a bottle of vodka. Like, well, yeah, it kind of works, but maybe not the best way to address the situation.
15 to 20 a pack.
Used to get my smokes 5 a pack in Virginia, moved to Oregon, they're 10. Yeah, depending on where. I mean, I was living in Philly, and in my club days when they made it, you can't smoke in clubs or bars. Why even go? So I didn't. I pretty much stopped going out after that.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, then I drank at home a lot, and we know what happened there. Punky Bright.
Punky's here? No way.
What in the hell? Hello.
Punky, how have
Hey,
you
Donna.
been?
You're
Oh
here.
my gosh.
It's been a bit of time.
Yeah, it's been a bit, huh? Do you even know that we had to move again? I think maybe. Oh yeah, I think you've been on since then.
Yeah, it's kind of a little thing we do every 6 months.
Woody Steven. That's
20 a packing. I knew in Canada they are more expensive, and that some countries they put like graphic images of diseased lungs on the package.
at Australia. Maybe.
It's not like they have nutritional information on the side. It says on it. I said yes. It kills you. It says it kills you.
Cindy, so funny. I'm glad Mark's kidnapper left him come to the live tonight. Yep, I've been found.
Yeah.
I was wondering if somebody would notice. He made it. I'm back.
I don't know. This one that I have is 5%. I'm guessing 5% nicotine. So, I don't know. It's been satisfying me, and this will last probably about 3 days. There's a larger one that lasts more like 5, but it's like pulling out a paper towel tube every so often. So, but between the two, I don't think I've actually reduced my nicotine intake. It's just how I've been getting it. I don't care if I'm addicted to nicotine. I just don't want lung cancer. You know. I've used the patch before in certain situations when I've been like in the hospital and you can't, and it's fine.
Oh, I didn't say hi, Kathy. Hi, Kathy. I haven't talked to you in a minute.
If you were smoking inside, it would be more difficult to not just light up.
Oh no, I'm totally.
Yeah.
I love the idea of not smoking in our house. I love it. No matter what we did, like we're like, oh, we'll put on the Vornado and the air purifiers, and it won't affect the cats. It won't get on the walls. It does. It does.
Yeah.
I mean, it's better, but
Yeah.
it does. But we haven't smoked once in here,
No.
and then. I don't smoke in the bedroom at all, and
So there's not holes in everything.
Yeah, I'm looking at the
anymore?
sheets, and there's a burn hole in the sheet, like that kind of stuff. Like none of that. It's much better, much better. But I didn't think that we could do it.
No, I didn't.
I really
either.
didn't think so.
Well, that's why I said I've been having an easy time of it, so I'm trying to take advantage. Like I don't feel martyred. Like God,
Right.
I'm a grown adult. I can go have a cigarette anytime I want to.
Yeah, you
But I
can.
don't feel like I have to.
Right.
You know, which is nice. And especially it's much more discreet. Like if I'm at work and I'm walking from my car to the office door, I can suck down a real quick.
Yeah, the clues are in the first halfway to Halloween video. Now, don't overthink it. They're like they're very obvious. They didn't do it like. I probably should have made it harder, I guess. But well, actually, we've been getting a lot of different ansers.
Yeah.
I was surprised.
They were
The answers,
curious,
some of them
some
are
of them.
funny too.
Yeah.
That I didn't even think of. That was great.
FD, I don't know. The last I had checked, because I usually treat myself the day after Coffee Talk to not watching Foodie Beauty. It's just a little thing. She said that she missed him. And then, of course, she deleted that video and put another one up in its place. But how do you miss something that's still there? So did he get lost? Did he die? At whatever time she was there, he wasn't with her. She missed him. And she said he's not here right now, which is Chantal speak for whatever you think, it's going to be the opposite. I said he wasn't here. He's staying with a friend. I never said he died. And then if the thing did die, she's like, I never said he was... She's live raging right now.
Oh, is she really?
Aw, that's a shame.
That's a shame.
That's a damn shame. What could she be raging about? Everything is her fault. How do you blame back taxes? international scams. Like, how do you... So, they're a weird couple. They have weird chemistry. Yeah. Probably, yeah, you're right, No Justice. She's probably on French Fry Girl. She stole my cat. You didn't even see who Pete's gave the cat to. Her own evidence vindicates whoever took the cat because she couldn't even be bothered to walk down the stairs.
She's at the top of the
and
stairs.
see who it was.
Bye.
Bye. My cat of 20 years. Bye.
Oh, that.
If that was a text from the Uber man, she'd have been down those stairs.
Zoom down the stairs. The hamster.
Yeah.
No, the first. He's gone. The one that she showed. What was it? Today or yesterday? Yeah. It doesn't look like the first one. I mean, in my opinion, I don't. What do I know? I don't know hamsters, but she's. Oh, just so frustrating.
So either it's not there, so her smoking wasn't hurting it, or it was there and she chose smoking over it. After she laid into French Fry Girl about smoking around what used to be her cat. So, whatever. She's as happy as if she were right. Let her carry on and pat herself on the back, and she can share her success with all her many friends. She can't keep friends. I bet Chantal's the kind of person that can make friends but not keep them, because I don't think she gets reciprocity between, like, we help each other out.
Yeah.
And you don't keep tabs and a board of, I did this for you, you did this for me. As watching in recovery, what is she on? That's hard to place, actually, what she's on while she's there. I suspect she was taking antidepressants for a little bit of time and then probably stopped. She probably had some sort of thing mentally that she freaked out about. Sala got upset and she groveled and said, I'll take meds. That's true. Fresh shisha is as safe as cuddling a little baby puppy. Of course.
Of course it is.
Of course. I mean, who wouldn't have to be some level intoxicated to live with Chantal?
Oh, do Mount Everest base camp. Yeah, I saw that too.
Oh, God. Yeah, she's going to climb Everest.
Yeah. Oh, my gosh. that was funny.
Yeah.
I
mean.
Yeah, lucky Lola. I completely agree. Yep.
Yeah,
her entire life.
She'll tell you all the good things. I'm a good person. I always did this. I do that. I do that all the time, too. I was like,
oh, that's cute.
Antidepressant feels better is cured. Stop. Yes, crazy. It's exactly how it is. It's a pattern for a lot of people. Hey, Donna Kate.
Look, Christine. That's at Christine's window, looking at us, watching us on TV.
How about that?
It's a bird. If you can see it, that's what Christine was talking about. His little bird watching through the window at the live stream. That's awesome.
That's cute. So, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, but she said she was going back to Canada, and then she changed her mind.
She was going to.
She has to leave soon, doesn't she?
She has to leave Kuwait.
Like every 6 months.
Yeah,
it is. I think. Yeah.
It was 3. She was there 90 days. Had to leave. 90 days had to leave.
Okay.
So. She has an Excel spreadsheet for every nice thing she did. I agree. I missed something down here. Steve, are your folks familiar with our girl? Do they think she's nuts? My father commented once. Exactly once. They had come over to visit. This was 2 apartments ago, and I had Chantal on camera. And this was when she was doing her high streams, and she like barely left her bedroom. So my parents come in. Mom and I are talking. Dad sits down on the couch and just looks at it for 5 seconds and says, "This woman's house is filthy." That's all he saw. So, yes, Milk Tea is good.
Yeah, she is.
Milk Tea is very familiar with things that Chantal probably assumes she can lie about because a lot of people don't know.
You too, DG.
So,
you too.
Yeah, my parents do watch. They watch Coffee Talk to see it. So, and they still like me. So I guess I'm nice enough.
People. Oh, she's just like someone said, gaslighting. She's made a career of gaslighting.
She's not going to Everest. She wants a bunch of people to talk about it, and then she'll say, "Where are you shaming me? There's plenty of 400-pound people that climb Mount Everest." She's gonna be the first. She's gonna be the first.
Oh my gosh.
Aim high, Chantal. How about something modest? Like, let's make it to the end of the block and back, and then we'll talk about dreams and goals. So,
Yeah, Steve he's good at it. I just sit back and like, I can't.
Just watch the show or whatever it is.
I keep thinking, who would have thought like a year ago, 2 years ago, that this is where this would end up. Like, it just, that she's there
Oh,
in
thank you,
Kuwait
Lucky.
with it. Like, it's bizarre to me. Totally bizarre. And yet we still watch because it's so fascinating.
Train wrecky.
It is.
It is. Can't watch, can't look away. Well, what looks unwell is that eggplant where her finger used to be with the freaking ring around it. I mean, that's no joke. That's not disloyal. That's a like safety issue. I'd be like, take the ring off.
Ah, Lucky Lola,
Leave
that's
it off.
awesome. Thank you. Aw.
She had some nasty things to say.
I
about
feel
milk
bad
tea.
they have to wait. But...
I know, she shames other people for all the stuff that she deals with. She talks about milk tea's hair. Hello.
Oh, I know. What? And like someone said
At
on
your
here,
best,
she
you
doesn't
can buy
look
hair.
good. Who? She looks like unwell or something. But
She doesn't look well. Hey, Grist, how are you?
she doesn't. She doesn't.
She never does. And she insists she's the picture of health, too.
Well, anyway, someone said
She's the
she
first
just
person
looks
to cure
unwell.
diabetes with
Andy
cocaine.
said she just looks unwell, and she does for the last I don't know how long she does. She doesn't look happy, and she doesn't look well, and it just gives this air of she's in this room. He brings her food. She never leaves. She don't even have to go to the
She doesn't have to go pray anymore.
because she can do it at home. It's so weird. I don't know.
Knuckles are dark, diabetes, finger turning purple. I mean, how long does she think she's... We know how this ends.
I know.
Like,
I know.
and the half of the face getting puffy is like the universe firing a shot past her nose. Like, you've seen how this ends.
Yeah, I know.
You know. Well, I wasn't as fat as her, so I won't die from obesity. Okay. Whatever. You got a man feeding your ass just like she did. Now, what is a demonstration of love to someone who's 400 pounds overweight? Pizza?
Hey, Christopher the Mail.
It's like when you meet a person who's has the same flaws as you and is willing to indulge them, it feels like freedom at the beginning. You know, I started dating an alcoholic and I was like, man, I don't drink that much, but I could drink a lot more and still not be as bad as him. So
That is a sign
Nancy,
of
I doubt she
diabetes.
prays 5 times a day.
No.
It's not about her.
It's not about
So I don't
Nope.
I don't think she washes her hands 5 times a day. No.
Eileen, she did say that. She said, she's going to go on a diet so she can, climb Mount Everest.
But, and then after her anti-dieting mukbangs.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Like, I just don't have any words. I don't know.
But this is what's left.
Sooner or later ends up in ER. Yeah, absolutely. Yep.
She will. This will all end. The last time she had a fight with Natter, remember she had a mask on, I had to go to the hospital. It's textbook Chantal that when there's problems in her relationship,
that's right.
she starts having real or imagined physical or mental health problems to try to back up, with a little bit of sympathy. Her smoking, yes, Kate, we'll catch up with her more.
Oh, yeah.
Than that. I mean, she's already lived more life than she has ahead of her. There's no way she can stay in that body and make it into, her senior years. Yeah, and I have no use for Sala. No.
Oh my
I
gosh!
have no use for him.
We just said that I would feel sad for her if she wasn't so damn nasty. We
Yeah.
just were saying that.
Any other person,
I would be like,
aw.
I'd feel almost bad for her, or have a little more sympathy for her. But
Yeah, I think
she's just so awful, nasty. She's nasty.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's you want to see that things come full circle.
Yeah.
Like what you believe about the world, that people who act like this don't make it in the end. They don't get off scot-free. So,
And
we'll see.
all this, back and forth, and I changed my mind. I'm going to Canada, and I'm going to sue French Fry Girl to get my cat back, and I'm going to do all that. I mean,
And then she's not doing any
and
of
then
it.
she's not going to do any of it.
I'm going to stay in
and then
Kuwait,
I'm
where
going to
very
do
happy.
It's just constant. It's all the time, and
I
it's
know.
like, I don't know. But she knows it gets people riled up.
Her life is reduced to a number of views. She decides how good of whatever she is that day based on how many people watch.
I agree, and Bickley, Salah is absolutely a disgrace to his religion. if he were exactly, he's just as guilty in all this as she is.
She's not getting her own food. She's not leaving that room.
No.
Everything that's come in there, she has eaten because he has brought. So
It's just.
And I think eventually the people are like, give up. Like for a second, did he really think did he watch her channel? Did he
Right.
think she
Did
was
he
going to
think-
lose weight?
Right, yeah.
No. Much more likely she'll convince you to bring her food before you'll convince her to go to the gym. That's her hustle. That's her flex with him. She seems all docile and all, that kind of thing. But no. This is when she lets him know, look, kid, I make the money. And this is how I make my money. So you're along for the ride or get lost. Yes, Sala was misled. She was making quite a bit more money at the time she decided to go. And then she left.
So funny.
And advocated for a
It
drama-free
is.
life. But needs a little bit of extra money here and there, so she has to have a good freak out. A few community posts that go up and down real quick. Block comments, try to make
Right.
herself hard to access. And, no, Sala doesn't love her if he's bringing her all that food. She sees
Right.
it's like when you get someone who indulges in your flaw, you feel like you've made it home free. But she also thinks that he loves her just the way she is. A lot of people that love you within the first week are like, you're gonna go to the gym or what?
Right?
There's only two kinds of ways Sala looks at her. If it's a relationship, either he likes that she's big, or he likes her regardless of what she looks like, whether she was big, thin, or small. Or it's just an arrangement. I swear, he's amused with her. That's as far as his feelings
You
go.
can see it in his eyes. You can see it the way he looks at her like an object, not a person that he loves.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Like, what is that? I don't know. Yeah, like, what is that? I know. Oh, it's so bizarre.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, he doesn't love her. And I don't know who I don't know.
Hey, I'm pooping right now.
He doesn't know that he's already ruined his own life because anything she told him, she's gonna erupt. We remember Nather.
Yeah.
First thing pisses him off.
Yeah.
So I said it here, but halfway to Halloween was definitely next level for your channel. Thank you, Pond. Thank you. Thank you for the super chat.
Between the content.
I did. I remember reading the comments.
I really
that you were
appreciate
like, it was a
the work.
stepped up with the editing and everything.
Ponders,
So
thank you for that. I really wanted to. It was
Hey, man.
nice to get back to doing that. It got
Like,
my mind off
yeah.
of things and
It's
thank you
good.
for saying that.
it's always good. He works a lot on the editing. By the time I get the filming done, it's hours before he's done with it. So I don't know. At the
Oh, I was there too, Christine. I would be jealous of all the views that she was getting and, the attention and the money and all of that. I was like, kind of had that feeling like, she gets all those views and does nothing. And we put time and effort into stuff and but you can't look at it that way at all. I would not want that's two different things, completely two different things.
Yeah, there's
And-
popular and there's liked.
And there's light,
And it's not that I live to be liked, but we tend to show more flattering sides of ourselves, I guess.
Yeah, well, we're
when there's
honest
a camera
at least,
on.
I mean, we're honest and we're down to earth. We don't gaslight people. And being popular, you could be popular in a positive way or a negative way, and she doesn't. It's all about views.
The things that she's known for, none of them are good.
No.
None of them. And it doesn't matter if they're true or not. Her reputation is that she's a selfish, garbage person who consistently reminds everyone that they're expendable.
I know. Oh, I would.
And they
If
still
people
send her
thought that
$5.
about me. I don't
Yeah.
like. That would be awful. That would be so awful.
I think it's rather disgusting on Vicky. I think it's not seen the same way. For a man of his age to be still single at this point kind of stands out. And yeah, I saw the comment go by. I do think some of it's cultural. I mean, how could it not be? But is it a cultural thing for the man you're married to look disgusted and and laugh at you? He's laughing at the chat. He's laughing at you.
Yeah, he's
He's laughing at you, and we're laughing at him doing it. But I need
Can
to.
I ask how all things? What?
I use the restroom.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Can you get through?
I think so. I'm gonna go around this way.
Oh, you're gonna go that way. Okay.
Yeah.
Can I ask how all the things you've gotten from Temu have held up, like the vacuum and stuff? Actually, good. In fact, I think we should probably show it in a video because I wasn't sure. The vacuum is great. I have it in the bathroom for the little rugs, and I use it in the car. and it's cordless, so I thought, oh, this isn't, gonna work. No, it works. It works good. It doesn't need charge for like over an hour. Just dropped my coffee. Okay, there we go. So yeah, that worked. And the grater thing that looked like a cone, I use it every single day to grate cheese. Yeah, no, we're very pleased with the Temu stuff. Let's see. Hi, Barbara. Oh gosh, am I behind? Okay. Oh, well, thank you. Okay, there we go. There we go. Mark is my antidepressant. Yay! That's great. I love it. They call them SSRI inhibitors. Yeah, I'll be that. Along with Lexapro. Yep, gotcha. Thank you, Aunt Bickley. I appreciate that. Yeah, it was rough for a minute. I don't know, for whatever reason, this last move was much more challenging for me than any other time. It probably was just with everything else that was going on, but it was, and how jarring it was, and living in a hotel for 3 weeks, but I usually can handle things a little better, but it was depression, anxiety, it was all of that stuff, and but it's much better now. Yeah.
I'm back.
I see you're back.
In case you hadn't noticed.
Thumbs up. Yeah, thank you. Yep. Hit the thumbs up, everybody.
Smash that like button.
Thank you for saying that, LA. I want to say I really admire how you both dealt with everything on the sudden move. Well, you only saw like a little bit of it.
You don't know what goes on off camera.
We melt down after. No,
it wasn't too different because we melted down on camera a little bit.
We did melt down on camera. It was a meltdown kind of event. But yeah, but no, we were pretty much the same the whole time. But we both struggled with it. But the only way we got through it was sharing and doing what we needed to do to stay well.
Yeah.
Because normally when one of us is having a hard time, the other one isn't, and we can really be help for each other.
Yeah.
But when we're both going through it at the same time, it's a little more challenging.
Yeah.
And you have to kind of reach out a little more for the other tools, in your mental health toolbox.
Exactly.
And we did. So I guess it was a good testament to that we know what to do when things happen.
Yeah.
But it didn't feel like it in the moment, so.
Yeah. It was like, I think I was the most upset the day it happened.
You were.
And then the next day it was a little less. Reminds me of a shirt I have for Christmas. My gay apparel on it. The gay is in pride colors. Cute. Thank you, Capricorn, for the super chat.
Oh, yeah, thanks.
It's cute.
It's like I like this shirt.
It is cute.
I know it's like May and all, but
Who cares?
Halloween,
Who cares?
Emily, yes, you are. Nice to see you. Thanks, Christopher the Mill. I know. We were like, we melted down a little bit.
Well, we called in reinforcements.
We did.
The parents
came. This is the first day. Like they were
the first
there,
day things happened. They came down because we were like, what do we do with the cats? Where are we gonna go?
Well, the thing is that it was so fast. They knocked on the door and said, you have to be completely out of here. All the utilities are going to be off in 1 hour, and that's it. Go. You have 30 days to get your stuff out. The building is condemned. We're sorry.
If you come in the evening,
you'll be arrested if you come in the evening. It's for your own good. It's unsafe. And I mean, of course, we understand and we're grateful for that because it was unsafe.
Yeah.
But it's a shock when you have cats, and I can't imagine people with families, with children, and what do you do with all your food? What do you do? It happens so fast, and you lose a lot of stuff, and and then they tell you, okay, you're okay. You have a hotel room for 5 days. How could anybody find a place in 5 days?
I know.
I don't know.
We ended up staying longer, and
3 weeks.
Yeah.
3 weeks in that hotel. It seems like such a distance. It seems so far away. It
does.
Now.
It feels like it's So it's not.
But it wasn't. It's only
Yeah.
been here, what, 2 weeks?
Maybe.
I don't even remember
I
now.
don't even know. It was-
No, it's longer
No, it's
than
like 3 because we
that.
got here on the 11th or 10th, I think.
Of
and,
last
and we're
month?
into May. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, so it's been about a month, right?
Yeah. But this time last month we were still in a hotel.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, we were.
Scranton doesn't have LGBTQ events, but there is a regional
They
one
don't.
between Wilkes-Barre, the next, and Luzerne County, the next one down, and Scranton. A lot of it's like that in these rural parts. Like the Lehigh Valley has their own gay clique, and they have an event. And then in the town between Wilkes-Barre and Scranton, Pittston, and they have a gay event. They're not hugely attended. Around here, it's like the Noah's Ark of homosexuality. You get 2 of every creature, so there's like 2 leather daddies, 2 drag queens, 2 twinks, a partridge in a pear tree. It's,
Wait, calendar page.
Yes,
Wait.
Wilkes-Barre's real. It's,
Oh my gosh, I totally missed all this. You're back. You had to take shelter in the basement. It's like sirens going off. I can't take any more bad weather. What's going on, Patricia? Oh my gosh, I didn't see any of your last posts. You're having bad weather after what you've just been
love your shirt,
through.
Mark. Thank you, Pugs for Life. Thank you for the super chat. Drove to Scranton last month, went through. Yeah, Scranton's a stopping point. A lot of interstates exchange here, like 81 north-south is through here. 80, so you could drive all the way. You take that all the way to New York. Going 80 east, 80 west, we could find our way out.
Where is calendar? Cause she's in Iowa. I have a good friend from Scranton.
What? That's how it was. We went with
There she is. Oh, Iowa.
my great aunt passed away, and my mom was kind of feeling ruddy. So me and a couple of the girlfriends took her and one of her girlfriends out, and we went to what was it, the Woodlands, some club for like middle-aged people. And we went, and it was fun, but not very fun. So we went to the gay bar down the street. This was like 15 years ago, easily, if not 20. So yes, the shower's good, LA. They did. The guy did. He came, and when he wasn't feeling rushed, he did good work. Everything was handled fine. So that was an unfortunate delay between him coming the first time and fixing it. But
Oh.
so we get a tornado once every like 2 years in the summertime. Something will touch down near Scranton. But it's always like an F1, and it's usually a very small amount of time. They have to come up and survey the damage to decide if it even was a tornado or if it was just a dust, whatever those things are.
Yeah.
So,
I hope it's not a tornado you're getting again.
we went to the gay bar by accident.
Did you, Kathy? Oh my gosh,
My
that's so
sis-
funny.
My sister and her husband did that too. There was a place that they would always go during the day for lunch in DC. I want to say it's called the Fire Pit, the Fireplace, something like that. And they decided to go in the evening one time. It was a leather bar. Of all things, not just a gay bar. Or it was leather night. But they continued to go
that's
for
so
lunch, I
funny.
believe, because the lunch was good.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, Dust Devil, thank you. Yeah, we get a warning.
Dust
It's only in
Devil.
the summer. There's those where you get those vicious storms that hit in the afternoon.
It's not hail, sideways trees, flying debris, major wind, lightning. Not a tornado, but bad enough. It's more like what? Oh, okay.
God.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Gosh, you have been through it
Mm-hmm.
over
you,
this
Katie,
last
and
month.
welcome.
Oh, please stay safe. My
Sometimes
gosh.
it just piles on. Sometimes life just piles the hell on for no reason and at inopportune times. But
This is the first live for me. Both of you have amazing energy, and I love the honesty. I'm also a crazy Halloween fan. Awesome. Thank you, Katie. Thank you.
yeah, we had some lurkers pop out yesterday. It was nice because the lurkers are like the backbone of the channel.
Oh, yeah.
Of course, there's the folks who participate all the time, and we love that. But
I've
there's
never
as many
been
folks.
through a tornado.
Most other channels I lurk, even channels I follow. Like, I think I've only typed 2 or 3 times ever into a Chantal chat. One was when I thought that she admitted she had a drug problem. Another time was forever ago, before I grew to dislike her more.
Yeah.
I didn't dislike her like 3-4 years ago.
No,
She wasn't
I
my
didn't
kind
either.
of person.
I
but
didn't. I didn't. Not like now.
Yeah.
Right. Because right now I'm just like I just don't even like. I don't like the energy she has. I don't know. But I never really thought that way ever before, years ago, when you
Yeah.
first started watching.
No, I
them.
didn't. I thought, well, I didn't even know what a mukbang was.
I didn't either. Back then, I didn't.
There was
either.
a small channel I was watching who said, and it was the first I'd ever heard of it, and he was just eating and talking. He was like experimenting with it as content at the time. And then, next thing you know, mukbangs everywhere. Everybody size 14 and above, eating on camera. Dinner.
Right.
I don't know what we're having for dinner, LA. I'm not sure.
Tomorrow,
We had mac and
tonight,
cheese yesterday.
Yeah,
Probably leftovers.
Probably leftovers. I made a big. But there's so. We gave some to his parents. There's still half of a pan. Probably enough for 2 more. Maybe I'll take some to work.
Yeah, there's enough for each of us to have 2 more meals.
Yeah.
It's pretty rich, so.
I'll
Chicken
probably do
tikka
that.
masala. Oh,
Ooh.
we're not allowed to have Indian or Nepalese food or anything.
Who says that?
You.
I don't say that at all.
Okay, he doesn't
Never.
say it.
What is in the freezer right now? We have chicken pad thai.
That's Thai food. That's not Indian food.
Oh.
Chantal.
Well, we have curry up in the spice rack.
There's that. Yeah. You just don't like
No,
curry.
Indian's not my favorite food.
No, I don't. It's not my
But I would eat it. I mean, I wouldn't. I don't want to. But would you want get Indian tonight?
Get Indian tonight.
Yeah.
We can. All the Indian places. One of them, we had 2 in Scranton, and one closed due to COVID. It was right down the street from our old place. The other one is next to the gay bar.
Yeah.
In the town of Music, there's an Indian restaurant next to the gay bar. Amber, I think, is the name of it. I went there with my parents once for a birthday, and they were good sports. They didn't really probably like the food very much, but they came along with tuna hoagie with onion rings. I ordered
Ooh,
tuna.
that sounds
last,
good.
Last time we went, I ordered
A
tuna.
tuna melt. I love a tuna melt too.
Mhm.
We have all that cheese.
Of all the things we have in Scranton, we have 2, maybe 3 Thai restaurants, and the people who patron them really, really like it too. You know, of all the things, there's a couple dual restaurants. There's a place that does very good Italian food and very good Mexican food, both. Everything is good. The beans are good. The tortillas are fresh, but also the marsala is great. So, it's, yeah.
I agree. I'm pooping right now. That was the first thing I thought. Well, first of all, like we said, I didn't even know what a mukbang was at all.
I
when we
didn't. I
first
thought it was
started.
like a taste testy type of thing.
That's what I thought.
The first big person I found was Hungry Fat Chick.
Yeah.
Because of the name, it drew me in.
And then there was Life by Jen. You started watching her too.
Yeah, she wouldn't do proper mukbangs.
No, it was
but
very different.
It was like any time she eats, it almost felt like one.
Yeah.
But she didn't eat as much on camera as some other folks do or did.
Yeah.
So-
And then I was thinking, why would anybody want to watch this? And then she did one that was a story, like she was telling a story while she was eating. And I
Yeah.
thought, okay, I can see that.
Yeah.
And then it just got all
The
weird
time
after
warps,
that.
the creepy pasta, some of that stuff was
It
okay.
was fun.
terrible.
It was entertaining.
That
you know.
story about the mass suicide over a cheese board was not, or a cheese
that was-
plank.
Yeah, that
really.
was the beginning of her downfall.
Yeah. She said in the video, I'm lazy today. She threw on a cheap wig, ate a bunch of cheese,
She
and
did. Was that
regurgitated the Hail Bob
Yeah, that's right.
mob. Not the Trans Davidians. They were the ones in Texas. Heaven's Gate. That's the name of it.
Yeah, that's what. Yes, that was
Heaven's
it.
Gate. No, a lot of people say they don't think Hungry Fat Chick's doing so well. So, yeah. Heaven's Gate. Yeah, the guy with the crazy eyes. And they were going to leave in the tail of an approaching comet. There was a UFO ship with it. And then, so, but she thought that was light stories to have with hors d'oeuvres.
Aw, Samantha, I'm sorry to hear that. Alzheimer's
sucks,
is
Katie.
awful. You know, well, I don't have to tell you, it's an awful, awful disease. My grandmother had it, and it's terrible. I'll send you some good vibes.
I would say Hungry Fat Chick is a nicer person, a kind person,
Mark.
more so than the other folks, or at least how she presents.
I do remember my charcuterie video.
Candy makes me sad.
See,
because
now
she
we're getting
seems
all
like-
these ideas of Indian food.
There you go. It's easier for me to order Indian food than make it because we don't have the spice cabinet for Indian cuisine. I would have to drop about $30 on spices probably to make sure I had everything I needed. No, she's not too far from Hungry Fat Chick. She isn't. And especially, I mean, she could have gained 15 pounds in the last 2 weeks worth of binges. You don't know what I eat all day off camera. I can take a guess.
Is Hungry Fat Chick the one that has that husband that comes in every once in a while?
No.
And she also has the... Who's the one that...
Amy's Life Journey?
The one
The
that...
fat white Muslim woman?
Yeah.
With the... Yeah.
Oh, Amy's Life Journey. Oh.
That's what I thought we were going to see a rerun of with Chantal.
That's
but
what
instead
I
it's
thought.
looking more like a rerun.
More like... Yeah, right, okay.
Yeah.
What do you guys do for a living? Just wondering.
I
We
work
both work
in mental health, and you work in drug and alcohol treatment. So behavioral health services, we both do.
We both do.
Mm-hmm.
Prior to that, I was a chef, and this was my first venture into like the professional world,
Yeah.
the 9-to-5 professional world. But
Yeah.
I've been because I'm going on 4 years now there, so I guess I should be used to it.
And prior to this job, I was drunk. So
There you go.
I had a couple jobs, but I didn't have a job that I held more than a year between like 2007 and 2012. I might have worked at a milk processing place for like 11 months, but I had different jobs here and there. I went to college, my degree's in
Oh, cool.
communication,
Thank you.
but aside from doing this sort of work, I've never used it. I write and I talk. I do communicate, but I never kind of followed up after that. It was just interesting to study. I figured I'd end up getting a job of some sort eventually. So
No, that was okay. So
Amy's
that was
Life
Jen,
Journey.
Life by Jen, and then she's gone now. Life by Jen's gone.
she's dead. She died months ago.
She
Years
did?
ago. Yeah.
No, I don't.
You don't remember?
Now that's the white.
No, that's
one.
Amy. Jen. was the-
Amy. Oh yeah, Jen. I know is gone. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. No, I was thinking. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it's Amy who used to try to put herself in the category. Same
Oh,
way
I'm way behind. I'm sorry
The
here.
same way Chantal tries to hitch her wagon to Amber Lynn's star.
Yeah.
It would go the other way on the food chain. People trying to be, part of the group.
Does Indian food make you sick, or you just don't like the taste? I have never acquired the taste for it. Indian food to me is so heavy on the the curries and the dirty sock smelling herbs. I don't know. I just never really cared for it. But I have not tried a lot of it either. So I always make fun and say we're not getting Indian food. No way.
No, we haven't yet. I had it once in the last 8 years.
Mm-hmm.
I did walk in, got some, took it out, and brought it home.
And I had when I had curry chicken, this is years ago, I did get sick from it. And I just haven't really had it since,
Mm-hmm.
So
Well,
that's it for the
that's so every
Indians.
once in a
But
while,
I'll try it.
I'll buy a frozen Indian meal and he'll complain of the smell. And so we'll see sometime. Maybe my next birthday, we'll go out for Indian.
Okay, we'll do that.
So thanks, Mary. Thanks for stopping by. I know. And we can't.
Oh, that's right. Switch the chat to
We don't even
live
have
chat.
access
I am
to-
on top chat. I'm sorry.
We don't even have a basic, American run curry plate. Like nothing.
There we go.
Nothing. There was one in our neighborhood and it was very good. The gauge around here is that if you see the Asian people eating in a Chinese restaurant or otherwise, that the food must be good because the real folks eat here. So if you're talking about racial disparity and things in the Scranton area, it's kind of like that. It's not rude, but it's ignorant, maybe. And rude, I don't know.
That's a really good question, Rebecca. Yeah, you can get burnt out really quick. Now, I've only been
Yeah.
doing it for 4 years, and I have reached points where I'm like, oh, I don't know, because
A little too much.
it can get overwhelming. It can get to be too much. You just have to know your boundaries. You have to. Unfortunately, these jobs, they need us. They need people like us to work in them.
Yeah.
And the burnout rate is so high.
7 years is the estimated. That's the end of someone in human. They either switch jobs or switch careers.
Yeah. Especially, I mean, I don't know, especially, but in addiction, it's like that too. It's a rough field, full of uncertainty, and you don't get a lot of good news, but
No.
but it's coming around, with the new with MAT and things like that. It's better now, I think.
Yeah, I think people have more options than they used to.
They do,
Easily
yeah.
accessible options.
Yeah, and the stigma's kind of getting a little bit better.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, it used to be bad around here, But then a bunch of suburban white kids started developing heroin problems. Then it became everyone's concern.
Yeah, and then it did, yeah.
Then it's
right?
like, well, the tone of voice, again, kind of on that end is like, those people came here from New York and New Jersey and sold drugs to our children. Your kid was no freaking saint. When they were all out at mommy's happy hour, where everyone has wine in the middle of the day, you don't know what your kid was home doing. I watch Intervention. I know the score.
Ooh, Egyptian food. Ooh, that sounds okay.
I would have no idea.
I wouldn't even know.
That sounds good.
I don't know. I have no international training or experience with food. Mm-mm.
Yes, anyone in healthcare needs a little time off. The burnout rate is real.
Retired from nursing. I can't even imagine nursing. You'd have to get burnout. All of that. Like,
yeah. Active shooter near them a few days ago. It's scary. Some of that stuff's very scary. Sales are
Rebecca was.
All right, folks. We are at the hour already.
Are we really?
We did.
It's
we hit
7?
It's already 7 o'clock, which is good because we have some filming to do for tomorrow.
We do. We are filming.
Trying to get the end of the
start.
night.
Yeah.
Not the end of the night. So, well, folks, thank y'all for joining us and thank y'all for being here. Please do subscribe.
Yeah.
Thumbs up on your way out. If you forgot on the way in, please and thank you. Thank you, lurkers.
Yes.
Thank you, mods. And everyone else who's here, please do subscribe. I'll leave this up so it won't come down for ads or anything.
Oh, yeah.
And you can continue to check it out. And thanks for watching. And we'll be in touch tomorrow. Mark?
Yes, we will. I'll see you tomorrow for Mondays with Mark. Halfway to Halloween Part 2. And I guess the secret's out. I've been found. I'm no longer missing.
He's not missing anymore.
I guess you could find out where I went. Yeah. I don't know. But anyway, oh man, it was great spending time with you. Have a fantastic week, everybody, okay? See you next time.
Bye.
Ciao. Oh, look.